This segment is sponsored by Prince George's County Community College. College students face the arduous task of paying for college. The experts at Prince George's Community College firmly believe that education should be accessible to all and that financing education shouldn't be complicated. Kristen spoke to Thelma Ross, who is the Director of Student Financial Aid, and Montez Anderson, Chair of the Prince George's Community College Foundation, to break it down for us.
What type of financial aid is available to students here at Prince George's Community College, and how do they go about accessing it?
We have two types of financial aid that we generally speak to students and families about: gift aid and self-help aid. Gift aid is just what it says. It is free money the students can use to attend college. It's usually in the form of grants that can come in from the federal government or state grant assistance. And scholarships. And scholarships can come from anywhere, from your churches, from your employers, from your fraternity and sororities, from foundation. And we have a PGCC foundation that makes funds and scholarships available to students.
And some of this money that's readily available doesn't have to be paid back, right? This is for the students.
Yeah, and so gift aid is just that. It does not have to be repaid. When we talk about self-help aid, it's two different types. Is student employment, so students get an opportunity to work directly on campus. And then sometimes we place students in community service sites off campus, but most of the employment is on campus. They can work maybe 15 to 20 hours a week and can earn money to help support themselves with tuition and fees, books and supplies. The next type of self-help aid is student loan assistance. Student loan assistance, just what it says, students have to repay. So we say to students, if you want to and need to use student loan assistance, don't hesitate to do it if you absolutely need to, because you're gonna have to repay that money when you leave school. It's an investment in yourself, but you should borrow sensibly.
Okay, so there is money available. It should not be a deterrent for education.
It should not, and we hear this all the time from students and families. They are weary of maybe being able to be eligible for financial aid or have access to it, and they don't know how to get to it. Families shouldn't be afraid of the financial aid process. We hear some students say, well, I'm not going to apply because my grade point average isn't high enough, I'm not an athlete, I don't have any type of musical gifts, and so I can't get that type of money. There is money available if students just take the time to do the application process.
So they come, the financial aid office is there to help to determine what's available. How do you determine who is eligible then?
So students, and this is where students have to start the process. Students have to initiate the process by using the free application for federal student aid. And I'm sure your listeners will be familiar with the FAFSA. And so the FAFSA is the application that starts the process for students. Students that are not eligible to use the FAFSA, so that we're talking about our DACA, our Dreamer students, potentially, they can use in Maryland what's called the Maryland State Financial Aid application. So again, all students have access to an application to start the process. But generally, the free application for federal student aid, the FAFSA, is going to start that process. And when the student completes that process, they will use their information, their parents' information, and if their parents are not in their process, they will need to have conversation with a financial aid officer so that they can get through the application process.
What can you tell me more about these other scholarships that are available?
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about two specifically that we love. One is the Prince George's County Promise Scholarship, and the other is the Maryland State Promise Scholarship. The Prince George's County Promise Scholarship, just what it says, is for students that are county residents, and it is a promise to those students to give you money for tuition and fees to come to Prince George's Community College. There are no income requirements. There are some eligibility requirements, but we think that they're they're not rigid. They're not rigid, so students will have an opportunity to seek those funds. They can go to www.pgcc.edu, click on financial aid, go to scholarships, and the application process is right there for the County Promise Scholarship. We give upwards of $1.2 up to $1.7 million annually from that scholarship fund, and so we want students to take advantage of that. The Maryland Promise Scholarship, is a last dollar scholarship. It also covers tuition and fees. And for a student that might not qualify for the County Promise Scholarship, there's an opportunity for them to qualify for the Maryland State Scholarship, Promise Scholarship. With Maryland Promise Scholarship, there is an income requirement, no more than $125,000, $150,000. Anything less than that, and your student would be eligible.
Montez, thank you so much for being here. The foundation's success is rooted in relationships and partnerships. So could you discuss the significance of forging connections with donors and sponsors and community members to really further the foundation's initiative?
Oh, absolutely. And that's a great question. The foundation's success is in fact rooted in relationships and strategic partnerships. We could not have gotten to the point where we have given over 5,000 scholarships and raised over $5 million without the commitment of individuals who share and want to advance and uplift those that dream of pursuing higher education. Quite frankly, it's these relationships and partnerships that contribute to building a top-notch workforce for our county and the region as a whole.
What message would you like to convey to those who want to make a difference in the community through Prince George's Community College?
Oh, well, I would like those individuals who believe in our mission of enriching the lives of students by providing a transformative learning experience to support our institution. It's your dollars that will serve to empower students to achieve professional advancement and economic prosperity. And that's what this is all about, equipping students to reach new heights that will elevate themselves and their families. So we welcome your support. And I know you can go to www.pgcc.edu/foundation to make your contribution. I'd like to thank you for hosting this segment and providing a platform to talk about the importance of community colleges, and in particular, Prince George's Community College. Thank you.
Prince George's Community College is dedicated to serving our community. When you donate to PGCC, you affect change in our community by helping to create the highly trained workforce of the future. Visit www.pgcc.edu/foundation to donate and learn more. We'll be right back.